You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of ABK Media Group, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County every day at 9 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you listening around the world. It is Monday morning here in Gwinnett County. A beautiful morning, 75 degrees going up to a high about 93. It was hot yesterday. I don't know if my air conditioner was working crazy or was it really that hot, but I can tell you this. My house was so hot yesterday that we had the air conditioner on and we were running fans. Now, that's unusual, but I can't tell whether it was really that hot or if something is wrong with the air conditioner. But I paid close attention today because yesterday was pretty hot. So I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I did. I had a great weekend. I kept my granddaughter on Saturday, so that's always an adventure because she does something new she's 6 months old, and she does something new every day. It's so weird. And so I had her all weekend, on Saturday, not all weekend. I had her on Saturday. I had her Friday and Saturday, Friday night and Saturday. But she is a sweetheart. I was telling my daughter today, I was like, I think we should put her on TV. So, I know how to create these online TV channels. And I said, she needs to have her own channel on television because she does something new every day. And I'm seriously thinking about just starting videotaping her, the things that she do, and creating a channel for her on Roku and on Fire TV because, hey, that's what I do on the other side of this show. But anyway, hope you had a wonderful weekend. Man, I got a lot of news for you. I got a lot of content, and it's so crazy because there's so many events going on today. I'm like, it's Monday. I can't even get them all in. I can't even get, I think I missed a couple towns because I was like, I'd never get off the show. I'd be on the air for an hour or more, 2 hours, just trying to get through the events. There's just a lot going on today. But and it's Monday. Who does so much on Monday? Monday come, I'm looking to work. It's it's the weekend. I can work now. Yesterday I worked, right? I was supposed to be relaxing. I know I did not. Did not relax hardly any of yesterday because one, I had to do Podthon. So Podthon is a virtual podcasting summit, and there was a bunch of podcasters on there talking about some amazing things. And so I was one of the speakers. And then once I did my session, I watched the rest of the speakers. So it was really cool. Let me tell you something. Technology is amazing. Right? You can literally do virtual trainings. Think about this for a second. Wherever you are in the world, wherever you are, you can go online. And let's say you love to sculpt, right? You can literally, and I would watch somebody sculpting. Here's the thing. If somebody had a sculpting show, because I want to be artsy. I think I said this a million times on the show. I want to be an artsy person, but I don't know anything. I'm not creative like that when it comes to the arts. When it comes to business, I am. When it comes to business and marketing, I'm super duper creative. I'm outside of the box, all the way to the left when it comes to that. But when it comes to trying to sew something, trying to decorate, trying to sculpt something, trying to make jewelry, I am not. And I don't know why I'm not. You would think that if I could take this marketing brain, and put it into arts, but it doesn't work like that. And Lord knows I've tried. I had my niece cracking up. So my niece came home. She spent the summer working on the Capitol Hill, doing an internship, and she came home on Thursday, I think it was. It was hilarious though. But anyway, I was telling her, we were talking about something, and she's graduating. She's graduating early because she did summer courses her whole 3 years. So she's graduating a year early. So she graduates in December. So proud of her. But anyway, I was telling her, I said, girl, I really want to be creative, but I fell sculpting. She's like, who? In college. So I fell sculpting in college. I said, I fell sculpting in college. Who fell sculpting in college? It was crazy. Anyway, I digress. But think about this for a second. You can pretty much do anything and get an audience, right? My husband likes to turn, now this is bad, but he does it. He'll turn his phone on in his car and put it on video, and people will watch him for 45 minutes just driving down the highway. All they looking at is the highway. He'll put his phone on video on Facebook Live, and he's driving into the complex, and people will watch him until he gets to our house. It's crazy, but you can create an audience for almost anything with the way technology is today. So Podthon, which was it was the first event like this for these two young ladies who were giving it, Danielle and Lee. They collaborated, they came together, they created Podthon. I know it's gonna be bigger next year. Hopefully I get to speak again next year. But it was great. It was a wonderful opportunity for me because it was the first time I had actually did a virtual summit. So I did that yesterday, but I got hooked on watching the rest of the people who were presenting on the summit. So I did not go and relax like I was supposed to do. I spent all day taking notes and being just excited about all the information that was being shared on Podthon. So if you missed it, it was a 2-day event. I spoke on Sunday. There were a group of women who spoke on Saturday, and I think some guys too. But here's the thing. When I tuned in on Saturday to watch, there was a gentleman who owned a barbershop in Atlanta. He was cutting hair and watching Podthon at the same time. And so they asked people, where were they? And this guy was like, I'm at work cutting hair. They brought him in live. Like, they were able to bring him into the conference live because he had a video. So they were able to type something in, click a button on side of Zoom, and bring him into the conference live. It was amazing. It's a great opportunity. So for those of you who are thinking about, you know what, I want to share what I do with others, think about doing a virtual summit. Think about doing a training class, a live training class. I'm doing a live training called Podcasting 101. That's going to be a live training, and people can listen to me and watch my slideshow as I tell them how to launch a podcast. It's a great thing. I'm telling you, it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. And that course, that's a course that I charge for. But here's the thing. You don't have to charge if you don't want to. Let's just say you like to cook. Listen, the internet has changed things. It has changed things for people. If you like to cook, go in your kitchen, set your phone up and cook. I remember, oh God, I can't even think of the name of it, but it was one of the first live streaming platforms out. And I remember I could see it was black and yellow. The logo was black and yellow, but I can't remember the name. But I remember getting up at 5:30 in the morning to watch these guys in Switzerland cook, right? They were creating, and they were speaking perfect English, but they had an accent a little bit, but you can understand. It was amazing. And I would get up and watch them. They were in the restaurant. They were prepping food before it was time for them to open. And I thought that was so cool. And it was 5:30 in the morning. Now, the crazy thing was, I could have been asleep. I could have been exercising, but I was watching these guys prep. And they was prepping food, and they was talking to the camera. He had the camera set up perfectly where you could see down his countertop. So you could see everything he was doing, but he would put his face in the camera. He would say something. He was in Switzerland. Just because I watched him do that, I was like, and he was African American. That was the other thing. I'm like, wow, that made me want to go to Switzerland. I was like, I will go to Switzerland. I'm going to look for that because the food he was making, him and his team looked delicious. I was like, okay, if I ever go to Switzerland, I'm going to go find that restaurant and I'm going to go there and eat just because of that. That's how powerful the internet is. Think about this. My friend, she came to visit last year. I launched a magazine called Peach State Woman, and she came down for the launch because she was one of the writers. But she said to me, I got to go to the old ladies game. And I said, okay. She said, because I saw it on television. So anytime I see a restaurant on TV, whenever I go to that town, I go to visit that restaurant. Now, that wasn't the internet, but that was television. But the same kind of things could happen with the internet. I was watching this guy on the internet, and I was like, I'm going to go there. So just think about that for a second. I'm going to get off of that because I could talk about that all day long because Podthon was amazing. If you missed Podthon and you want to listen to all of these segments from the different podcasters talking about different things, I talked about how to launch a hyper-local podcast, which is what Good Morning Gwinnett is, because I'm right here in Gwinnett, and mostly everything I talk about is about Gwinnett County. That's a hyper-local podcast. I think I need to coin that phrase because I think I'm probably one of the few who podcasts that does a hyper-local podcast. I met some other people when I went to Podfest in March, and they did very local podcasts like mine. I think one was the whole state of Florida. I think one was Philadelphia. So hers was really hyper local because she only talked about Philadelphia. I talk about the whole county. So that was a great event. If you missed it, it was a 2-day event, but it's on demand. You can go to podthon.com. or just type in hashtag Podthon, that's Podthon, and check it out. Check out my session. Check out all the other amazing podcasters who were there. And if you're interested in learning how to start your own podcast, go to podcasting101.pro, that's Pro, Podcasting 101, www.podcasting101.pro, and that's 101. All right, listen, I'm going to go ahead and get started with our horoscopes today. Brought to us by noted astrologer Michael Thyssen. Today is Today is August the 12th. And so we're going to jump right in here. We're going to kick it off with Aries. Exercise is always a good way to relieve stress. Discuss your objectives with partners and peers. Travel for pleasure will be enticing. Travel for pleasure will be enticing. You probably need a break anyway, Aries. So do a little travel. Do a little traveling. Take a break. Spend some time with yourself. Taurus, be cautious. Be cautious who you deal with financially. Watch the money. Taurus, watch out today. Pleasure trips will be a form of healing for emotional state of mind. Discord may arise with someone you're close to. Okay, there's another travel. See, that's what I'm talking about. Plan a trip. Do something pleasurable today. Take your mind off the problems that you're going through, Taurus. Gemini, control your temper by getting immersed in your work. You have a problem dealing with groups. You can make financial gains through your unique and creative approach to business. All right. Listen, relax. Don't get so pissed off today, and think about how you can make some money being creative. Forget all the crap at work. Don't deal with it. Cancer, remain calm, and you'll shine. Passion should be your goal. Be aware that you don't get anything for nothing. That's right. There's nothing free, baby. They say it is, but it is. There's always a catch at the end. Consider a trial separation if you or your mate just can't come to terms. Sometimes you need to take a break. Cancer, sometimes you need to fall back for a second and say, you know what? I need a break. We need to come back together. We can get on the same page. That's really important, guys. Really important. Leo, relationships will become stronger. Don't let your emotions take over. You can meet new and exciting friends who provide mental stimulation. Oh, I like mental stimulation. I do. Like, whenever I have a conversation, I can be like mentally stimulated. But here's the thing, that stimulation pretty much lasts all day. I'm like on a high all day when that happens. And I love those situations. Virgo, jealous attitudes may lead you astray. Try not to hesitate. Act on your initial instincts. You can deal with large situations or government agencies successfully today. Look, don't be jealous. One thing that's ugly is jealousy and envy. So Virgo, if you have any jealousy going on today, try to get rid of it. Shake it off. Woo-saw, do something. But that's not a good look. That is not a good look. Listen, I'm going to a song and I'll be back to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to us right here on the Good Morning Gwinnett show by noted astrologer Michael Thyssen.
You know I never will make it by, and I can't breathe if it isn't you and I won't make it without you by my side. I can walk and stand, can talk, can fly without you. I'm so lost without you. I won't make it without you. I'm so lost without you. I don't care what the others say, and I still think of you night and day, and yeah, I've lost my way, I can't walk, can't stand, can't talk, can't fly without you. I'm so lost without you. I won't make it without you.
welcome back to Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by astrologer Micah Fison. Today is August the 12th. We're going to pick it up with Libra. Advancement can be yours if you are assertive in your approach. Make sure to arrange in advance to spend quality time together. Entertain those who provide you with valuable information and knowledge. All right? Nothing like some little knowledge, baby. Let me tell you that. And if they provide you with some valuable stuff, pay attention. Pay attention. Scorpio. Observation will be far more productive. Don't be too confident that coworkers are on your side. Watch out for the backstabbing coworkers, Scorpio. Give everyone in your house a physical chore that will help them burn off some of the excess energy. Listen, if the kids are running you crazy, give them something to do. Give them a chore. Listen, it's hot today. Go out and rake the leaves. Go out and mow the lawn. Dig up the weeds. Give them something that's gonna really burn that excess energy off. Sagittarius, you can make a difference if you're willing to stand up and be counted. Raise your hand, Sagittarius, if you want to make a difference. Losses are likely if you get involved with uncertain individuals. And watch your money. Watch out. Go on with business. Go on with your business, but watch out for those people that you are doing business with. Be careful. You could lose some things. So just be careful today. Capricorn, try to visit a country that excites you. Don't let friends or relatives rule your life. Don't blow situations out of proportion. Listen, don't blow it out of proportion. Get all the facts first. Understand what's happening. Don't make a mountain out of a molehill today, Cap. Aquarius, you will do well if you mingle with the brass today. Okay. Get proper medical attention and confront your situation decisively. People who try to persuade you to do do things their way will annoy you. I know that's the truth. Everybody want to be right. They can't be right all the time. And I know that's going to annoy you because it would annoy me. Really, it would. And my fellow fish, Pisces, you may find that others do not do things the way you want them. Probably. However, if the job gets done, let it pass. That's the truth. Concentrate on your job. You'll be able to make favorable changes in your living quarters. Nice. Okay, listen, Pisces. Listen, my fish. Even if it's not done your way, long as it get done, let it pass. If the job gets done, let it go. Sometimes we hold on to crap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like that. If you can get it done, get it done. How you get it done is how you get it done. Just get it done. Get or done. That's what the guy said. Get or done. All right, listen, that's all I got for you when it comes to the horoscope. I'll be back again to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by astrologer Micah Fison right here on the Good Morning Gwinnett show. So I haven't done this in a long time because it's just sometimes I thought I had announced all of the nonprofits here in Gwinnett County, but I was out and I ran across a nonprofit this weekend, and I'm happy to give them a shout out. So this shout out goes out to y'all's group. So y'all's, that's YALLS, which is kind of funny, right? Because down here we say y'all. At the end of the show, I normally say bye y'all. That's because I'm in Georgia, but I say y'all anyway. Anyway. It's called the Y'all's Group. And this is the top of the show. This is the part of the show where I like to give a shout out to a nonprofit that's doing great things in our community. And so my shout out today goes out to Y'all's. Y'all's is a division of special needs schools of Gwinnett County. And Y'all stands for Young Adults Learning Life Skills. It's a 503 nonprofit adult daycare for individuals who are 18 years or older with mild to moderate cognitive deficits. They follow a 12-month calendar. They have holidays off and some planning days. They also close for inclement weather whenever the Gwinnett school systems are closed. Now, here's the thing about them, and this is so true. When the kids are younger, even kids without special needs, when they're younger, up to 18 years old, there are a lot of programs for them. But once they turn 18, they're kind of put out on their own. I remember when my godson, he was 19 and he was going through some heavy stuff, and his mom and I were trying to find a program that he could spend some time, because he just kind of probably just need to talk to like a strong man and spend some time away from all of his situation, things that was going on in his life. We could not find a program to help him. He was 19 years old. Every program that we found, almost all of them stopped at 18, and a great majority of them stopped at 17. So when you turn 18 years old, there's some help for you when you have issues. But once you turn 18, once you go past 18, there's really nothing like that out there. So what y'all's do, it focuses on the individuals who are 18 years or older, which is great. So in order for a young adult to participate in their program, they need to be able to learn and be willing to learn, right? They're going to perform individual job-related tasks. They participate and attend job and social group discussions. They learn how to independently participate in group activities, independent with toilet and mobility within reason. So they need to know how to go to the bathroom. They need to know how to be remain in control of their behavior and emotions, have appropriate social skills in the workplace and with peers, and follow directions to complete tasks. So they need them to be. These are the things that they need them to have. But then they're going to teach them other things. And I think this is a great organization because we need it. Like, sometimes a lot of people get left behind because there are no help for them. And so being able to offer a program to special needs young adults is a great thing. So yours is doing a great job. They have a very nice website. It's very colorful. I just think it's a great thing. So if you want to support them, of course, they can always use financial support. They probably also need volunteers. They do a lot of things. They do fitness. They do planning. They help the kids they help the young adults learn how to do farming. They help them learn how to do packing and picking and repairs. And it's just a lot. They help them do a lot. And it's a great program. So if you want to help them, you can go to their website, yallsgroup.org, yallsgroup.org. You can go there and make a donation, volunteer your time. I'm sure they're always looking for donations. Their address is 660 Davis Road in Lawrenceville. Again, the address is 660 Davis Road in Lawrenceville. And if you want to give them a call to find out more information, go to 678-442-6262. Again, that number is 678-442-6262. And they're located at 660 Davis Road in Lawrenceville. So shout out to y'all and their staff over there doing a great thing to help our young adults who have some mild or moderate special needs. Let's give them a round of applause, you guys. Yes. Always important. It's always important when we have people out here doing great work we just cannot get through. All right, so, okay, let's go to some news. So, last week was a horrific week. There were so many shootings and things like that. And so Friday, I remember sitting in front of the television for about an hour talking to my mom. And I see this thing flash across the TV. And then there's a news break-in where everybody's running out of the Mall of Georgia. I'm like, what the heck is going on? So apparently there was a bomb scare. Someone called in and said they had, there was a bomb. And so they were taking people out of the Mall of Georgia. And it was crazy. And my heart just dropped because, it happens. We see it all day long on the news. It's happening around the United States. But when it's close to home, it's frightening. And it was heart-wrenching. And I was like, oh, my God, please don't let anybody get hurt. Because people are just, I don't get it. Like, they are just crazy. Now, I love that. It does a lot of good things for me as a business owner. But I realize it's also creating crazy people. It's creating these little monsters, like the kid that killed all the people. Say he got it off of the internet. And so there are people that you can put anything on the internet. That's the thing. Like, you can put anything on the internet because it's like free speech. And so he was able to go on the internet and find out all this craziness and join these crazy groups and all this kind of stuff. So even though the internet is powerful, it also could be very harmful. We see that by all the tragedies when it comes to the shooting. But the Mall of Georgia, I called on Wednesday afternoon. That was Wednesday, okay. But I saw the story. Maybe it was Wednesday when I saw the story. I don't know. I just remember seeing it and like, oh my God, please. They got a call that saying that there was a bomb. The bombs had been placed inside of the shopping center, and they did a 2-hour search. The place is huge. It's a 1.8 million square feet property, but they didn't find any bombs, thank God. And thank God no one was hurt. But I don't understand why people are doing stuff like this. You know what I mean? Like, we got to pray. We just got to continue to pray. We need to pray as a world, as a nation, we have to pray together. We need to send out more positive energy than all this negative energy that's going out. And so we need to pray, and we need to get on the same page about our planet. And the people that are in it. Like, the internet is great, but as you can see, it can be used for harm, and that's what it did. So Thank God no one was hurt in the bomb scare at the Mall of Georgia. I'm so grateful for that because that could have turned out way worse. I don't think there's security coming inside the mall to check you and see if you got a gun. You know what I mean? Or to check you and see if you got a bomb on you. I don't think that there's security there. And so, that's a blessing. So listen, I'm going to go song, and then I'll come back after the song to bring you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County right here on the Good Morning Gwinnett show. Stay tuned, y'all.
You said that you needed me like a cargo, you will carry me. I just hope you know my depth, even though it makes no sense. Sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the lightning, don't wanna pick a fight with. Everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run on me leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking. I said that I needed you, like a late night with someone that I knew. I just hope you won't get hurt. I just hope you've been through worse. Sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the lightning, don't wanna pick a fight with. Everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run on me leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking hearts. Sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the lightning, don't wanna pick a fight with. Everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run on me leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking hearts.
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Listen, so Gwinnett County Solicitor Brian Whiteside, whose office is responsible for prosecuting misdemeanors, has already begun dropping marijuana cases brought forward since the law was passed. So there is a law called the Hemp Farming Act, and that is it's causing a little bit of discrepancies when it comes to law enforcement and marijuana. So here's a problem with that. So the law is giving a few farmers, the opportunity to raise to grow hemp, right? And so now that they're able to legally grow hemp in Georgia, if someone is pulled over and they have for a marijuana stop, right? But they says hemp, it's kind of hard to distinguish between the two because they have machines out there that measures THC that says, okay, yeah, this has THC in it, but it doesn't. They don't have machines that say how much THC. So the difference between marijuana and hemp is the amount of THC that is found in the product. So hemp is a product just like marijuana. The difference is that it has a low THC content level, whereas marijuana has a high THC content level. So before, if you were pulled over, you could be arrested for having marijuana on you. But now that they can't really determine the difference between THC and hemp, there are some discrepancies going over. So the solicitor said, you know what, we're just gonna just give people tickets. Like, we can't arrest everybody because now we don't know if it's marijuana or hemp. So instead of arresting people who have what could be marijuana on them, but they don't know, they're going to be getting tickets. So you're going to probably they probably going to write a ton of tickets because they probably had a ton of marijuana stops, but now they don't even know if it's a marijuana violation because of this new law. And the language in the law is a little bit tricky, and the governor signed it into law. So now they're saying, okay, we don't know how to really treat this because we can't tell whether it's marijuana or whether it's hemp. The only way to do that is to know the amount of THC that's in the product, and they don't know that because the devices that they have to measure that does not measure how much. It only tells them if there is THC in the product. So they have decided, you know what, we're not going to be doing any arrests until further notice. We're going to be writing a ton of tickets. So, and they let out over 100 people. They dismissed over 100 people from the Gwinnett County jails because I guess it was a marijuana stop, but it's a law. And so even though they want to prosecute, rightfully, they can't because they don't know. And so, here's the thing. If you're going to be driving and you smoke weed, don't do it. Just don't do it. That way you ain't going to get a ticket or being arrested because they're still going to be on a case-by-case basis. They're still going to have to use their discretion, to say, that they found a whole pound of weed. They're probably going to know it's weed. So don't think that, okay, I can get away with this. I'm only going to get a ticket. Just don't do it. How about that? Doesn't that make a lot more sense? I would think so. I would think it makes a lot more sense. But, who am I? What do I know? Hey, what do I know? So Little Bern Mayor Johnny Crist is going to be holding a town hall meeting next Monday from 7 to 8 in the first floor meeting room of City Hall located at 340 Main Street in Little Bern. The town hall meeting will provide citizens an opportunity to ask questions, learn more about the current and upcoming city projects. Mayor Crist will likely discuss recent and upcoming park improvements, a new high-intensity activated crosswalk system to be installed in Killian Hood Road, the city's new gateway movement. Wonder what that's about. New residential and commercial developments and new projects on the horizon. So if you want to know more about what's going on in Little Bern, next Monday at 7 o'clock, go on out there. Listen to what the mayor has to say. He's doing a town hall meeting for your benefit so you can learn about what's going on in Little Bern. Go do that. I think it's important for you to do that. Don't wait until stuff starts happening and then you want to get on there and complain about it. This is what I hate. You want to know a pet peeve I hate? One of my pet peeves is people that complain and do nothing. That is a huge pet peeve for me. Because my thing is, if you're going to complain and don't do nothing, then don't complain. Just shut up and deal with it. So this is the opportunity for you to get out, see what your mayor has planned for your town. Next Monday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's going to be on the first floor meeting room at the City Hall located at 340 Main Street in Little Bern. Go out, listen to what he has to say. If it's something you have, if you're a business owner, go out. Maybe some business opportunities for you there, especially if you are into any kind of development. There may be some really good business opportunities for you there. So check them out because you never know. But you got to be there. You can't not sit on the sidelines and complain about stuff. Ooh, that's one of the things I hate. I'm a solutions person. So even though I'll have a problem, I may complain for about a minute, but that's it. Okay, let me think of now, how am I going to fix this? Because I'm a fixer. I would be the person that you would hire to fix things. How am I going to fix this? I hate that. It was so funny. My daughter was traveling last week. She went to New Hampshire to hang out with her grandfather, she and the baby. And so I heard my mom talking to her on the phone, and I heard my mom go, "Oh God, oh crap, something is wrong. Let me go see what's wrong." And so when I get upstairs, I said, "Hey, what happened?" She said, "Oh, the they got to the airport late, and the baby had to change the baby pamper. And I was like, well, did they get on the plane? Because I don't really care about the rest of it. She's like, yes. I say that's all I care about. Like all that other stuff, did you make it in time to get on the plane? That's important to me. Otherwise, okay, I don't want to hear all that crap. And you know, for at the time, I'm sure for her it wasn't crap because she probably was stressed out, you know, rushing to get to the airport, and then your ticket is not right, and you got to go through the line. And because my daughter is like a check-in before time kind of person, so her goal is to go to the airport and go straight to her gate. But for some reason, that's not what happened. And so she had to get in line. But she called and she was telling my mom, and I heard my mom go, oh, God, you know, and I'm thinking, well, what happened? So I get upstairs, my mom goes, I'm like, well, did she get to the plane? Did she get on the plane? Yeah. Okay. Then I went back downstairs. I don't care about all that stuff. Because did you get on the plane? All right. So anyway, moving on. I know I be talking a lot, but moving on, that's why I do this show, because I get to talk. There's a city council work session meeting today. If you want to go, and that's in Little Bern as well. A work session is held at 6:30 today on the second floor of Little Bern City Hall in the adjacent conference room for council members to discuss business on the agenda. The public is welcome at the work session, so if you want to go out there, you want to know about what's going on with your city. They're having a council meeting today. It's a work session meeting, but you are welcome the public is welcome. 6:30, Little Bern City Hall, 340 Main Street. If you got questions about this, you can call 770-921-2210. Again, that number is 770-921-2210. It's open to the public. It's going to be at 6:30 today. Little Bern City Hall, 340 Main Street in Little Bern. It's on the second floor. Get on out there, find out information. If you got the information, now you can talk about it. So it looks like the governor is going to be visiting the Rotary Got Talent Club today from 12 to 1. So if you're interested in going out and hanging out with that, supporting that event today, it's going to be 12 p.m. to 1 at the Garden Plaza located at 230 Collins Hill Industrial Way, and that's in Lawrenceville. 770-236-8333. I don't know what the situation is going to be like with security. I don't know. It doesn't have a lot of information. Just said the governor is going to be attending. So the governor is going to be there today at the Garden Plaza, and that's located at 230 Collins Hill Industrial Boulevard, and that's for Rotary's Got Talent. It sounds like a talent show, and I don't know if it is. They didn't give a whole lot of information, but they did say the governor was going to be attending, and that's from 12 to 1. Garden Plaza, 230 Collins Hills Industrial Boulevard, and that's located in Lawrenceville. Listen, before you go there, I want you to call them and make sure that you can come, because it may not be open to the public. It doesn't say open to the public, it just say the governor is going to be coming to Rotary's Got Talent. So the number to call again is 770-236-8333. Call before you show up. Don't go there and say that lady over on Good Morning Gwinnett said come and did not tell you to call first. Call first. Make sure you can get in. All right. So Snellville is accepting applications for the next Citizens Police Academy. Listen, this is a great opportunity for you to learn about how your Snellville law enforcement works. I did the Gwinnett Citizens 101 Academy. It was phenomenal. I talk about it all the time because it was a great experience for me. And just the fact that you get the chance to spend time with the law enforcement in Snellville is a great thing, because now you know how things work. You know how the system works. You get to meet some of the people that put their lives on the line every day for us. You know, there are some great people out there who do that. And you got to be brave. You got to be strong. You got to be courageous to sign up for this as a law enforcement. The other thing is that you may be thinking about a career in law enforcement. This is a great opportunity for you to get a behind-the-scenes look at how this all go down in law enforcement. You know, you get to talk to them. You get to walk in their shoes, because we did a simulation with the criminal who had a knife. And it was crazy, because even though you know that the person can't jump off the screen and get you, your heart is beating fast because you're trying to apprehend him. That was amazing to me. It was like playing a video game, but I was at the police department, right? So the Citizens Academy, these police academies, these 101 academies, they give you the opportunity to get a behind-the-scenes look at what's going on. And if you're thinking about going into law enforcement, this is really a great opportunity for you to talk to the officers, to see what they do every day. So the class meets, it's a 12-week program. They meet for 12 weeks at 6 p.m. It's going to be beginning August the 29th through November the 14th. You need to be able to commit to the time. it sounds simple, but if you got a lot of stuff going on, don't waste your time signing up, because you could be in a slot for somebody else. If you you are allowed to miss 2 classes. That's it. To graduate, and I missed 2, and I really hated to miss them. But one I had to go out of town with my daughter and the baby, and the other one I had an event where I was I think I was speaking, so I had to miss those 2. But I made sure to miss only 2. I don't know how many you can miss in this class. I'm sure they'll tell you when you go to sign up. But anyway, it's a 12-week program. Snellville Police Citizen Academy is 12 weeks. It starts at 6 p.m. It starts August 29th through November 14th. It's going to be at the Snellville Police Department, located at 2315 Wisteria Drive. You're going to talk about topics that include domestic violence, traffic stops, building searches, narcotics identification, and a tour of Gwinnett County Jail. The program also includes a ride along with a Snellville police officer. You cannot beat that with a bat. Let me just tell you that. You cannot beat that. A ride along, you get to ride along. That's amazing. This is a free program. It's open to the citizens 18 years or older who live in the Snellville area, but attendees do not have to live in the city limits. A background investigation will be conducted on all applicants prior to acceptance. Okay, so they're doing a background investigation. They didn't do that for us. We didn't have to do a background investigation. Anyway, you have to have your application in. It has to be notarized, and it has to be turned in no later than August the 23rd by 5 p.m. Let me just say that again. You have to submit an application. You're going to get a background check. They didn't do a background check on us, but that's because you're going to be riding along with the police for 12 weeks. They need to make sure that you're on the up and up, and you're not some crazy person trying to learn how to manipulate the systems. I just thought that they're out there. They're crazy. They're looking for things to get into. Your application has to be notarized, and it has to be received no later than 5 p.m. on August the 23rd. No later than 5 p.m. on August, and they're going to do a background check on you, so just know that. If you want more information, you can go to www.tiny, that's Tinyurl, that's UR, the letter L.com, /Snellville Academy. tinyurl tinyurl.com /Snellville Academy, or you can contact Lieutenant Rob Pendleton at 770-985-3573. Again, that's Lieutenant Rob Pendleton, 770-985-3573, or you can email him at rpendleton@snellville.org, rpendleton@snellville.org. And remember, your application has to be in no later than 5 p.m. on August the 23rd to be considered. It must be notarized, and just know that they're going to do a background check. So know that before you go there, because they don't want crazy people learning how our system works, and they got these crazy plans on things they want to do. All right. Swanee's offers a new opportunity to ride along with a police officer. Again, here's another chance and I think for me, this is a great way for you to learn how your town, your law enforcement work in your town where you live. So Swanee's Citizens Police Academy applicants for its next series of classes starting 6:30 to 9 p.m. Monday evenings starting September the 9th through October the 28th at the Swanee Police Training Center located at 2966 Lawrenceville Swanee Road. A graduation ceremony will be held on October the 30th. The Academy allows residents the opportunity to better understand the day-to-day functions of the police officers, as well as have a chance to patrol Swanee streets alongside an officer. Another great opportunity, guys. Another great opportunity. Take advantage of that. You're going to get classroom training, and hands-on experience will be offered in crime scene processing. See, they didn't say that for Snellville. Crime scene processing, I think that would be interesting. You know, when you drive by, you see the yellow tape up, and you see like the little police tents where bullets and things are. That's a crime scene, and that's called processing. Crime scenes processing, traffic stop, building searches, crime prevention, narcotics identification. Participants will leave with a better understanding of the risk and responsibilities of that the police officers face day to day. I'm telling you, this is a great opportunity. It is a wonderful. So if you want to join the Swanee, if you want to be a part of the Swanee's Academy, go to swanee.com. That's SUWANEE.com, www.swanee.com. Or you can contact Officer Richard Pope at 770-904-7641. Again, that number is 770-940-7641. Or you can just email him rpope@swanee.com. Same thing. Your application must be notarized. They're due by September the 5th at 5 p.m. Must be notarized, due by 5 p.m. on September the 5th. And they're going to do a background check. A criminal and driver history background is going to be required. So just know that. Just know that that's going to happen. Don't think that you're going to go in there and get away scot-free. Listen, I'm going to a song, and I'll be right back after this next song. Stay tuned. You're listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show.
It's 3 a.m. You got me waiting for your love. I'm at the corner of the club. It's pouring down, but I won't budge. I'll call your bluff. You think you're tough, yeah, so go ahead, come and put me off. Bring all your friends so they can watch. You're drunk dialing up my phone, so here I am at 3 a.m. You got me looking crazy, baby. These wicked little games you play, yeah. So step up to the plate, don't wait. It's 3 a.m., so here I am. Oh, you're crazy, crazy. You're bullseye out of your mind. You're crazy, crazy. In every way I can find. You're crazy, crazy. The more I think of it, I might be crazy too. Crazy for wanting you, no. I'm just about done. I guess we'll talk when morning comes. Just chillin', keep it cool for us, yeah. Hey, that's a cue for entry. I know those eyes. Let's act surprised, yeah. You got me looking crazy, baby. These wicked little games you play, yeah. So step up to the plate, don't wait. It's 3 a.m., so here I am. Oh, you're crazy, crazy. You're bullseye out of your mind. You're crazy, crazy. In every way I can find. You're crazy, crazy. The more I think of it, I might be crazy too. Crazy for wanting you, no. It's 9 a.m. Last night we fought down at the club, but yet you're here in my arms. They're calling us crazy. I know that it's crazy, not logical, against all odds. I call it love. I call it love. You got me looking crazy, baby. These wicked little games you play. So step up to the plate, don't wait. It's 3 a.m., so here I am. You're crazy, crazy. You're bullseye out of your mind. You're crazy, crazy. In every way I can find. You're crazy, crazy. The more I think of it, I might be crazy too. Crazy for wanting you, no.
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you a daily rundown about what's going in and around Gwinnett County. So there's a new restaurant that opened up this past Thursday in Peachtree Corners. It's called Lazy Dog Restaurant and Bar. So here's a nice thing about it. So you can go there and you can have dinner, right? It's for food lovers and the dog lovers. So your dog can go there too. It's kind of cool. Sounds pretty cool. So you can go and have dinner and have some drinks. Take your dog with you. I think that's pretty cool. The family-owned eatery decor, including a large fireplace with wood accents. The menu is inspired by Jackson Hole, Wyoming, where the founder and CEO Chris Sims spent time every year, according to a press release. So if you want to go there, it's in Peachtree Corners. It's gonna be nice to have a new restaurant. And I think for people who are dog lovers, like we have a tiny dog. Her name is Diamond. She's a little mean dog too. She weighs like 6 pounds, y'all, and she's like a little monster. That dog has been through so much. My daughter's had that dog since 2009. No. She had the dog since 2000 and let's see. We moved to North Carolina in 2004. She's had the dog since 2005. So the dog turns 14 or 15 years old in October, and she has been through a lot. She got really sick one time. We thought we were gonna have to lay her to rest, and we were so hurt, you know. And it's so funny because they're part of your family. She got ran over by a motorcycle. She survived it. She had a concussion. She got really sick. She got her foot broke one time. And she's tiny. She's like 6 pounds. But she is the meanest little dog ever. And she hates black shoes. Like, I don't know why, but if someone comes to my house and they have on black shoes, she goes on the attack. She doesn't do it so much now that she's gotten older. But when she was smaller, her Diamond would go, like, as soon as somebody walked in and she saw black shoes, and I said to my nephew, did you kick her when she was a baby? Because I think my nephew kicked her. I really do. I think he did something to her, and she's hated black shoes ever since. And I remember one of my friends came over. Her name was Lori, and Diamond attacked her because I said, "Oh my gosh, she doesn't like black shoes." She's like, "Oh my God, I've never heard of such a thing." But she's a little terror now. She could be a terror, and so now we have to really watch her with the baby because the baby's in the walker, and the baby likes to go up and like try to pet her, you know, try to touch her, and Diamond is crazy. Like she'll turn on us. And I think it's almost like she's got like a little dementia going on. Like she doesn't recognize us sometimes. But anyway, I digress. So Lazy Dog Restaurant is open. Has opened in Peachtree Corners. If you want to go out and have dinner and drinks, you can also take your furry friend with you. They got a really nice menu. They got seasonal dishes. They got small plates. They got onion rings, buffalo cauliflower, pizza. So if you're vegetarian, there's some stuff for your pasta dishes. Sun-dried tomato pasta, that sounds delicious. Chicken parm, soups and salad. They got a nice menu. Walnut chicken, pulled pork burgers, chicken, fish. They got a nice menu. They got a lunch menu and a dessert menu as well. So if you want to go check that out, you can definitely do that. Take your pet with you. They got an area for all of you guys. So the place is located at Lazy Dog is located at 5224 Peachtree Parkway and Peachtree Corners. Check them out. Go out and support. That's a new business out in Peachtree Corners. Just opened up on August the 7th, which was last Thursday. Go out, take your pet, meet some new people. You know, that's another way. So listen to this. So if you're trying to date, right? Here's the opportunity for you to take your pet because people love pets like they love babies. They see a pet. I went to the fireworks. And no, it was this dog. The dog was beautiful, but it was a really, really big dog. I wasn't going to walk up on the dog and pet the dog because the dog was huge. But there were people who were just walking down the streets. Like the lady was sitting next to me with her husband and the dog, right? But it was a big dog. The dog stood up. It was taller than me. And but it was so pretty to people wanted to pet it, and people would stop. It was a good dog too. Like it wasn't one of them dogs. It wasn't like Diamond. Like you can't really stop and pet Diamond. You gotta like kind of stop and look at Diamond and say, okay, is she in a good mood today? But this dog was a really good dog, and so people were stopping by and they was petting the dog. So I said all that to say, if you are looking to date and you have a pet, this is a great opportunity for you to take your pet, go out there to the restaurant, have a few drinks, because people like pets and they're going to stop and talk. And then other pet lovers probably have their pets there and they're going to talk to you because you have your dog. So this is an opportunity for you to meet people in an unsuspecting way. Just go out. You got your best friend there with you. You know, you got FIFO there with you, and you got Sparky with you, and you're gonna have a couple of drinks, whether it be a mimosa, a cup of coffee, or a glass of wine, you know, or Jack Daniels, whatever you drink or eat. This is your opportunity. So I think it's a good way to meet people. I really do, because I'm thinking about that. When you have a baby, people will stop in there and say, oh, the baby is beautiful. So if you want to date, I'm not telling you use your baby to go out and date, but I am saying you got a dog and you know you're trying to meet somebody. It's a great way to meet people. Great way to make new friends. It's a great way. All right, so the Tiger football program is hosting a college planning and preparation event for the players and their parents. I think this is super important. You got kids who play sports in high school. Archers doing this for their parents and kids that play sports for the football team. This Monday, the Tiger football program will be hosting a college planning and preparation event for all of our student athletes and families. The workshop is designed to benefit everyone, grades 9 through 12. This will be an opportunity to learn about important process and strategies about college planning. The cost of college is one of the biggest concerns for every family. Let me tell you, my child is still paying off student loans. She had about $80,000 in student loans. I don't even know how they expect you to live. So this is a really important opportunity for those students who attend Archer, who are planning on Archer High School, who are planning on going to college. This is an opportunity for you and your parents to learn about this process, to find out how you pay for college. You know, if you're not lucky enough and blessed enough to get a scholarship to go to college, somebody has to pay for it, or you don't go. So, you know, my nephew, he was able to get a 4-year scholarship, football scholarship to be exact, to go to college. So he went to Vanderbilt, and then he transferred to UConn. So not only did he get a chance to go to college on a scholarship, he went to Division I colleges to play football, which was a great opportunity for him. Now he's a coach at Mississippi State University. But anyway, go out. My brother was very instrumental in making sure that he put him in the right position to do that, you know, because it was football. My brother's a coach, a high school coach in New Jersey, and he has helped about 60 or 70 kids go to school on full scholarships to college, and some of those kids have gone on to play pro football, which is amazing. Like, one of them played for the Philadelphia Eagles. He was at my house last year for 4th of July, and it warms your heart to know that. But for those of the kids who are not fortunate enough to get scholarships, this is a great opportunity for them to learn, and for their parents to learn what the process looks like and what they need to be doing right now. Like, you may think it's too early to start looking for scholarships, but it's not. Like, my niece was diligent in, like, her college prep. Oh my God, when I took her to visit the college where she goes now, which is Georgia Southern, the people already knew who she was. She had built relationships by talking to the admissions representative. His name was Steven. It was like she and Steven were good friends. They had never met before, but because my niece knew exactly, she visited a couple other colleges, but her heart was set on Georgia Southern. And because her heart was set on Georgia Southern, she knew everything about the school. She knew the faculty there. When she got there to visit, when I took her for the visit, it was like they were old friends because she did all her due diligence. She knew everything about their school. So if you're interested, if you have a child that goes to Archer, 9th to 12th grade, this is an opportunity for you to go out this evening from 6:30 to 7:30 to learn about this process. It's great information. It's going to probably be one of the best hours you'll spend learning about, you know, how to fill out the financial aid forms and how to do a CSS profile and what all that stuff really means. Like, if you don't know what that means, it's like foreign language to you. You know what I'm saying? So listen, 6:30 to 7:30, Archer High School, grades 9 through 12 are welcome, and your parents are welcome as well. That's located at 2255 New Hope Road in Lawrenceville. Archer High School, 6:30 to 7:30 this evening. College prep and a workshop about how to get prepared for college. Archer High School, 2255 New Hope Road in Lawrenceville. Listen, you want to know, now's your opportunity to find out. It really is. It really is your opportunity. All right, if you want to know how to sew, like I told y'all earlier in the show, I wanted to learn how to sew at one point. I learned how to sew. I don't like sewing. Like, I did learn how to sew. I just don't like it. But they're having a workshop today for beginners from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. if you want to go out there. And this is going to be held at the sewing, what is it called? Sewing Cabinets. That's what it's called. No, Discover Sewing, and that's located in Duluth. So for more information to register for this event, it's $10. It's going to be 11 o'clock today, so you still have time. You want to learn how to be more creative, use different techniques. It's $10 to attend. It's 11 o'clock today. You can go to discoversewing.com and check out the classes there. I think that's pretty cool, too. If you really want to learn how to sew, this is your opportunity. From 11 to 1, they're going to be teaching some new creative techniques for your sewing, how to use different stitches, how to build a detailed notebook, and all that great stuff. Today. It's $10 to attend from 11 to 1. Go to discoversewing.com for more information about that, or you can give them a call at 770-497-2973. Again, that number is 770-497-2973. They have a class today from 11 to 1. It's $10 to attend. It's not free. So make sure you check that out, discoversewing.com. All right, it's a free movie night tonight, so if you like movies, you want to just hang out, you want to take the kids, you want to do a movie with the kids, it's free tonight. All right, so tonight is Monday Night Blues with free movie. The second and fourth Monday of each month, they do the movies night, Monday movie night in Norcross. It's a free screen. The Cultural Arts and Community Center located at 10 College Street in the downtown Norcross district. The movies are a mix of classic and current films shown at both 1:30 and 6:30. So if you want to go to an afternoon movie, you can go to an afternoon movie at 1:30. If you want to go to an evening movie, you can go to evening movies at 6:30. There's usually free free popcorn and water, and you're welcome to bring your snacks in your own brown bag. So check it out. If you want to do something this afternoon, you just need to take a break. This is a great opportunity to take a break, right? Like, I am tired. My mind is blown. I just need to relax for a second and just take it down. You can hang out at the Cultural Arts and Community Center today at 1:30 if you want to take a break. And we'll check out a movie, free popcorns and water. Bring your own snack if you like. Or this evening at 6:30, you can go by yourself, take a friend, or take the kids. And that's located at 10 College Street in the downtown Norcross Business District. All right, listen, that's all I got for you today. But before I go, I want to come back and bring you some inspiration. I forgot to announce this at the beginning of the show. So today is National Middle Child Day. That is so crazy. I'm gonna be doing these national holidays every day. So that's a holiday, right? So it's National Middle Child Day. So if you were the second kid out of 3, you're the middle child. So today is National Middle Child Day. So you can celebrate that National Middle Child Day if you are the second baby. So that's normally the baby that's in the middle. Now, if it's 6 of y'all, I don't know which one of you guys are. I don't know if it's the 2 in the middle. You know, are you the middle child? Because now it's like 6. I don't know. But anyway, today is National Middle Child Day. I thought that was so cool. So I'm going to be announcing these different little holidays every day. Also, make sure to tune in on Wednesday, because Wednesday I'm giving away something. But you got to listen to the show to know what I'm giving away on Wednesday. So it's called Winning Wednesday. And every Wednesday, starting this Wednesday, I'll be giving away something. But you got to listen to the show to find out what it is and how to get the how to enter and how to win. So it's Winning Wednesday every Wednesday starting this Wednesday. I'm excited about that because I've been trying to figure out what I want to do. I like trivia. I love all these different things, and so you'll find out exactly what I'll be doing on Wednesday to give away free prizes on Wednesday. So listen, I'm going to go to my last song and I'm going to come back and close it out with my inspiration of the day. Stay tuned, y'all.
Your story. Tell me what made you change your mind. Oh, yeah. How you move forward and still go against the tide. Yeah. Who did you make? Who made you strong? Yeah. Did you get help when time was rough? Yeah, tell me your story. How did you make your dreams come true? Yeah. You're so strong. I wanna be strong. I wanna be just like you. I wanna be just like you. 'Cause you're so strong. I wanna be so strong. I wanna be just like you. When I grow old, when I grow old, yeah. When I grow old, when I grow old. Tell me your story. How did you find your peace alive? Oh yeah, who made your heart smile and made you lose a track of time? Yeah, do you think I'll by your side all day and night? Someone to care about and do you right. You still wrote your story when nobody believed in you. You're so strong. I wanna be strong. I wanna be just like you. I wanna be just like you. 'Cause you're so strong. I wanna be so strong. I wanna be just like you. I wanna be just like you. When I
Hey, welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. Listen, that's all I got for you today, guys. But before I go, I want to give you a little bit of inspiration. This is where I like to close out with something that's going to keep you empowered for the rest of the day. It's only Monday for some of you, so your week just started. Somebody probably already pissed you off by the water cooler, by the bathroom. But I want you to stay inspired and move forward and kind of put that stuff behind you. Let it roll off your back. Be a solution person. Don't deal with the problems. Don't let them take you down and take you off your game. But that's not my inspiration. So my inspiration for the day is this. Every strike brings me closer to my next home run. That was said by Babe Ruth, and he was right. You don't think about the little things that you do. I'm telling you, I'm very impatient. And when things seems like they're taking a long time, I have to be reminded that every little thing I do is building up towards what I'm trying to accomplish. So every strike, every step that you take, every time you write a blog post, every time you exercise early, every time you meditate, it's getting you closer to what you're trying to achieve. I know sometimes it looks like it's taking too long. I know. I feel you on that. Let me tell you, I deal with it every day. But every step you take in the right direction is a step closer to your goals. That's really what Babe Ruth was saying. For him, it was baseball. So every strike he took put him closer to a home run. Every step you take is on the path that you're on towards your journey, gets you a little bit closer. I know it seems like it's taking forever. Trust me when I tell you. If anybody knows, I do. But just know that it's the little thing. It's like that compound effect by Darren Hardy. It's like the little things that you do, they add up and they add up. And one day, it looks like you exploded. Right? I don't know what it is you're trying to accomplish, but just know that you stay on the path. No matter how hard, no matter how long it looks, no matter if it looks like you're not getting anywhere, you are. You are making progress. Every time you do something towards that goal, whatever it is, you're trying to buy a house. Every time you pay off a credit card, that's a step in the right direction towards buying your house. You're trying to buy a new car, so you're trying to get that down payment. Every time you save $1, that's $1 towards the down payment of that car. If you're trying to start this business, every time you read a book about how to start a business, you're a step closer to starting your business. You're trying to grow your business, every time you watch a marketing video, you're a step closer to growing your business. Whatever it is you're trying to do, if you're trying to get healthy, every time you get up and exercise, you're a step closer. Trying to lose weight, every time you say, you know what, I'm not going to eat that donut. And let me tell you, I know the things that I'm telling you right now are the things that I know, because it's always a journey. Here's the thing. You got to keep doing those small things. You got to keep taking those steps. You got to keep taking those swings. Your home run is coming. Trust me when I tell you, but you got to stay on the path. You got to stay at the bat. You got to keep swinging. So listen, that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for listening. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last hour and 9 minutes with me, and I appreciate you so much. I see my numbers growing. I'm still trying to get to that 1 million subscribers, 1 million download, or a combination of both. But I see the numbers growing. I look at my statistics. I know that you guys are sharing the show, and I really, really appreciate that. That's a big thing. Like, I did Podthon yesterday, and I have a local podcast. So to be able to get to 1 million subscribers with the hyper local podcast is a big deal. It doesn't sound like it. You may not even know what I'm talking about. Here's the thing. Go over, listen to the show, download the show, share the show. Do me that favor, guys. Help me get to that 1 million, because in the podcasting world, that's a big deal. That is a huge deal. To say, you know what, I got 1 million downloads. I got 1 million subscribers. I got a combination of both. That's a big deal in our world. I thank you so much again for listening. I'll be back again tomorrow at 9 a.m., God willing. Until next time, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in daily at 9 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you miss an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you like this episode, go ahead and subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends.